Imagine finding love where you least expect it, in the digital realm of dating apps. It's a world where hearts are won or lost with a simple swipe, where profiles become the gateways to potential romance, and where age is just a number, not a barrier. Yes, we're talking about the phenomenon of online dating, and more specifically, the platform that's become synonymous with it, Tinder. In this vibrant virtual landscape, there is no shortage of love stories, each unique, each special in its own way. But today, we're going to delve into a story that's a little different. A story that breaks the barriers of age and expectations. A story of a 55-year-old woman who, in the twilight of her life, discovered a new dawn of love with a 26-year-old man. Now, you might be wondering, how did they meet? Well, they met the way millions of people are meeting these days, in the bustling digital marketplace of romance that is Tinder. She, a woman of experience and wisdom, not typically the target demographic of such apps. He, a young man in the prime of his life, exploring the world of love and relationships. Their pairing, as you might imagine, was unusual yet intriguing. The age difference, substantial and noticeable, did nothing to dampen the sparks that flew. She, with her grace and maturity, offered a perspective he found fascinating. He, with his youthful exuberance and charm, brought a freshness to her life she hadn't experienced in years. It was a match that, on the surface, seemed unlikely. But as they say, the heart wants what it wants. And in this case, two hearts, from different generations, found a connection in the most unexpected of places. A connection that would challenge societal norms and force them to confront their own preconceived notions about love and relationships. And so their digital paths crossed, setting the stage for a love story that defies all norms. The first step, as it often is in the digital dating world, was a simple swipe right. In this modern era of love and connection, it's surprising how a single motion of the finger can spark a story. Our protagonist, a vibrant woman in her mid-50s, found herself drawn to a profile of a young man. His age, 26, was stated boldly, but it was his captivating charm that prompted her to swipe in affirmation. The moment her screen lit up with the word match, a thrill shot through her. This was more than just another match. It was a chance, a new beginning, a step into the unknown. She felt a rush of excitement, a fluttering in her stomach, but along with the exhilaration came a wave of curiosity. Who was this young man? What drew him to her profile? And what could this connection bring? A connection was made, a spark ignited, and a conversation began. In the world of online dating, the first conversation can make or break a potential relationship. This is a universally known fact, and it held true for our 55-year-old heroine and the 26-year-old man she connected with. Their first conversation was a dance of words, a delicate balance of curiosity and caution. They treaded on common grounds of interests, exploring shared passions and hobbies. They discovered a mutual adoration for classical music, a shared taste in literature, and a common passion for travel. Our heroine, with her wealth of wisdom and experiences, spoke of her travels around the globe. She painted vivid pictures with her words, of sunsets over the Mediterranean, of the hustle and bustle in the streets of New York, of the tranquility in the temples of Kyoto. The young man, with his youthful enthusiasm and dreams, talked about the places he longed to visit, the cultures he wished to experience, the adventures he yearned to embark on. As they delved deeper into their conversation, they found themselves not just talking about hobbies and interests, but also values and perspectives. They found a mutual respect for each other's views, a shared understanding that age does not define wisdom and youth does not denote naivety. Our heroine appreciated the young man's maturity, his open-mindedness to learn from someone older. The young man, on the other hand, admired our heroine's youthful spirit, her zest for life that belied her age. Their conversation was a beautiful blend of the past and the future, of experiences and dreams, of wisdom and curiosity. It was a dialogue that transcended the limitations of age and time. It was a testament to the fact that love and connection know no boundaries, no numbers. Their first conversation was just the beginning, the opening act of a narrative that was yet to unfold. It was a testament to their ability to connect, not just on the surface level of shared interests, but also on a deeper level of shared values and respect. Despite their age difference, they found common ground, paving the way for what was to come. And then came the moment of truth, the first date. It was as if time had decided to play a mischievous trick, each second stretching into an eternity. The clock's hands seemed to be moving in slow motion, the ticking sound echoing in her ears. An hour before the date, she found herself staring at her reflection. A 55-year-old woman getting ready to meet a 26-year-old man for the first time. She could feel her heart thumping in her chest, a rhythm of anticipation and anxiety. She'd chosen a casual outfit, something that said, "I'm not trying too hard." She wanted to appear relaxed, even if her insides were a whirlwind of emotions. She wondered if she was making a mistake, if he would look at her and see the age difference between them. But she brushed off the self-doubt, reminding herself that she was a woman who was more than just her age. As she walked into the cafe, her eyes scanned the room, landing on a young man sitting alone. He looked up, his eyes meeting hers, and in that moment, she knew. This was him. He was even more handsome in person, his smile disarming and warm. His eyes sparkled with a youthful light, but there was a maturity in his gaze that surprised her. The date went on like a well-rehearsed dance. The conversation flowed naturally, their words intertwining with laughter and shared stories. The age difference seemed to melt away, replaced by a surprising chemistry. They talked about everything from their favorite books to their dreams and fears. She found herself mesmerized by his passion for life, his energy contagious. He was a good listener, his attention focused on her when she spoke. He asked her about her life, her experiences, showing a genuine interest in getting to know her. She felt seen, not as an older woman, but as a person. His respect for her was evident, his words and actions reflecting a maturity beyond his years. As the evening wound down, they found themselves lost in their own world. The cafe around them seemed to fade into the background, the other patrons nothing more than a blur. The connection between them was palpable, their chemistry undeniable. She found herself drawn to him, his youthful energy a refreshing contrast to her own life experiences. They parted ways with a promise of more to come. It was not a goodbye, but a promise of a new beginning. As she walked away, she couldn't help but smile. She had taken a leap of faith, stepping out of her comfort zone, and it had paid off. She had found a connection, a spark, something she hadn't felt in a long time. The date ended not with a goodbye, but with a promise of more to come. As the night drew on, their connection deepened, leading to an unexpected turn of events. It was one of those nights that seemed to hold a promise of something more. The moon was shining bright, the stars twinkling like diamonds scattered across a velvet sky. As they continued their conversation, it was clear that the chemistry between them was undeniable. The air was charged with a magnetic pull, an invisible thread weaving a bond between two hearts. They sat side by side, their shared laughter echoing in the quiet night. They spoke about life, dreams, and everything in between. Their conversation flowed like a river, meandering through the landscape of their souls, revealing the depths of their characters. As the minutes turned into hours, they found themselves drawn to each other, not just physically, but emotionally as well. The decision to spend the night together was not one taken lightly. It was a choice made out of mutual consent and respect, a testament to the deep connection they had fostered. The intimacy they shared was not just a physical act, but an emotional exchange that transcended the boundaries of age and time. They explored each other's bodies with a curiosity and passion that was both exciting and tender. Every touch, every caress was a silent promise, a pledge of their mutual desire. Their hearts beat in sync, their breaths mingled, their bodies entwined in a dance as old as time itself. In the sanctuary of each other's arms, they found a world that was theirs and theirs alone. As the night gave way to dawn, they lay entwined, basking in the afterglow of their shared intimacy. Their hearts, once strangers, now beat in harmony, their souls intertwined in a dance of love and passion. It was an unexpected night, one that would forever be etched in their memories. They woke up to a new day and perhaps a new understanding of love. They had shared a night of passion, a night of discovery, and as the rays of the morning sun streamed in through the window, they realized that they had stumbled upon something beautiful, something unexpected, a love that defied the norms and expectations of society. The morning after, while often awkward in such situations, was anything but. The first rays of dawn found them tangled in sheets, their bodies still humming from the shared intimacy of the night before. Picture it, a woman in her mid-50s, Her silver hair splayed on the pillow, the lines on her face softened by the morning light. Next to her, a man in his mid-20s, his face unlined, his eyes reflecting a newfound respect and admiration. Rather than hastening to put on their clothes and make hasty, embarrassed exits, they chose to bask in the warmth of each other's company. The room was filled with the comforting scent of spent candles and the lingering traces of their shared laughter. It was a bubble of time, a pause in the world's relentless ticking, where age was just a number and love was all that mattered. They rose from the bed not with a sense of shame, but with a sense of shared understanding. They shared breakfast, their conversation flowing as easily as the coffee they poured. They spoke of their dreams, their fears, their past, and their hopes for the future. The age difference that had seemed so vast the day before now felt like a mere footnote in their blossoming relationship. They laughed, their voices ringing out in harmony, their smiles genuine and unforced. Their connection deepened, the intimacy of the night before giving way to a bond that was about more than just physical attraction. It was a bond of shared experiences, of shared dreams, and of shared laughter. It was the kind of bond that transcends age, that transcends societal norms, that transcends the boundaries we set for ourselves. As the morning waned, they knew it was time to part ways. They dressed in silence, each lost in their own thoughts, their hearts heavy with a sense of longing. But as they looked into each other's eyes, they saw not an ending but a beginning. As they parted ways, they knew something special had begun. What followed was a relationship that defied societal norms and expectations. In the face of judgment and prejudice, they found solace in each other's arms. Their connection was not defined by their age difference, but by the love and respect they held for one another. This was not simply a fling or a fleeting moment of passion. It was a bond that grew stronger with each passing day, a relationship that was as complex and multifaceted as any other. Their relationship was a beautiful tapestry woven from threads of shared experiences and mutual understanding. It was filled with moments of joy and laughter, the kind that makes your belly hurt and eyes water. It was also filled with moments of quiet companionship, where words were unnecessary and their presence was enough. They found joy in the little things. A shared joke, a favorite song, a quiet evening at home. These were the moments that made their relationship special. They were the moments that made them feel like they belonged together, despite the odds stacked against them. Yet their relationship was not without its challenges. The age gap was a constant source of friction. Society, with its preconceived notions of what a normal relationship should look like, was quick to judge. They faced a barrage of criticism and skepticism. Their love was questioned, their motives doubted. However, they did not let the noise of the world drown out their own voices. They stood their ground, facing the challenges head-on. They learned to navigate the complexities of their relationship, understanding that every relationship, regardless of age, has its own set of challenges. Their relationship was a journey of growth. They learned from each other, their perspectives broadened, their understanding deepened. The woman, with her wealth of life experiences, offered wisdom and stability. The young man, with his zest for life, brought energy and a fresh perspective. They complemented each other, their differences forging a stronger bond. Theirs was a relationship that made them question societal norms. It made them reconsider what they knew about love and relationships. It was a relationship that pushed them out of their comfort zones, forcing them to confront their own biases and prejudices. Their relationship was a testament to the fact that love knows no age, that it is not bound by societal norms or expectations, that it is a deeply personal and unique experience, different for everyone. Their love story was unusual, but that did not make it any less real or powerful. Despite the challenges they faced, they discovered a love that was profound and enduring, a love that was their own, one that defied societal norms and expectations, one that was extraordinary in its ordinariness. Their love story was a reminder that love, in all its forms, is beautiful and worthy of celebration. Of course, not everyone was understanding or accepting. This is where we delve into the reactions that our couple faced from those around them. Friends, family, and even society at large had a lot to say about their unconventional love story. As you can imagine, the judgment was swift and often harsh. The whispers started, the glances and the hushed conversations in corners. Friends who once were close started to drift away. unable to understand their bond. The age difference, the rapid progression of their relationship, and the unorthodox beginnings all served as fodder for gossip and speculation. Family reactions varied. Some were shocked, others disapproving, and a few even supportive. Yet the majority struggled to comprehend how a 55-year-old woman and a 26-year-old man could possibly find common ground, let alone fall in love. The skepticism ran high, as did the concern, with many fearing that the relationship was nothing more than a fleeting infatuation, or worse, exploitation. Society, as we know, is seldom kind to those who dare to step out of its preconceived norms. The couple faced their fair share of public scrutiny. There were those who openly questioned their motives, their sanity, even their morality. They were labeled, stereotyped, and stigmatized. But amidst the storm of judgment and criticism, our couple held their ground. They responded to the backlash with grace and resilience, refusing to let the world's opinion dictate their love story. They stood together, their bond strengthened by the adversity they faced. They chose to focus on the love they shared, the happiness they found in each other's company, and the mutual respect that defined their relationship. They chose to rise above the noise, the judgment, and the skepticism. They chose love over societal norms, personal happiness over public opinion, and in doing so, they sent a powerful message to all those who dared to judge them, that love knows no age, no boundaries, and no conventions. That love is a personal journey, unique to each individual, and not a path laid out by society's expectations or norms. Despite the criticism, they stood strong, for they knew their love was worth fighting for. Their love story, while unique, taught them and those around them several valuable lessons. We embark on the journey of love with preconceived notions. We carry a suitcase full of societal norms, expectations, and stereotypes. But love, in its purest form, is a law unto itself. It doesn't recognize age, culture, or the many boundaries we set for ourselves. This love story in particular has been a tapestry woven with threads of such lessons. Firstly, let's talk about love. Love is not a one-size-fits-all emotion. It's a peculiar, personal, and profound experience. What works for one might not work for another. Our protagonists, despite their age difference, found a bond that was stronger than any stereotype. They found a connection that transcended the mere physical realm and ventured into the emotional and intellectual. Love, as they learned, is not a mathematical equation, but an inexplicable chemistry. Secondly, age. It's a number, a count of years that we've lived. But does it truly define our capacity to love or be loved? The 55-year-old woman and the 26-year-old man taught us that age is just a number when it comes to matters of the heart. Their love story was not about a number game, but about two souls connecting on a deeper level. They showed us that age can bring wisdom, experience, and a different perspective to a relationship, making it richer and more profound. Then, societal norms. We live in a world where we are constantly judged by our choices, especially when they defy societal norms. Their relationship was unconventional and it raised eyebrows, but they stood firm against the tide of judgment and prejudice. They chose to listen to their hearts rather than the noise around them. Their story teaches us that love doesn't conform to societal norms. It's a personal journey, and the only approval it seeks is from the two hearts involved. Lastly, they learned about courage. It takes bravery to defy norms, to stand up against judgment, and to choose love over everything else. They showed us that sometimes courage is not grand gestures, but small decisions that make a big difference. It's about choosing your happiness over societal expectations. Their story serves as a reminder that love is not bound by age or societal expectations. It's a tale of two people who dare to follow their hearts. It's a story that teaches us to be brave, to be open to love in all its forms, and to respect the choices of others. Love is a beautiful journey, and as long as it's between two consenting adults, it should be celebrated, not judged. Their love story is a testament to this, a beacon of hope for all those who are judged for their choices. It's a reminder that love, true love, is ageless, timeless, and boundless. In the end, their love story is a testament to the power of love and connection. It's a narrative that began in the vast landscape of the internet, a place where millions of hearts are searching for their match. This was where our 55-year-old protagonist and 26-year-old suitor found each other, a connection sparked by the simple act of swiping right, a small decision that would lead them down a path of love, exploration, and self-discovery. Their first conversation, like a tentative dance, marked the beginning of their journey. Words exchanged, laughter shared, a connection deepening. Their first date brought them closer, and the unexpected night that followed was a testament to their undeniable chemistry. The morning after, they found themselves in a relationship that was as surprising as it was exciting. Their story wasn't without its challenges. The reaction from friends and family was mixed, a cocktail of surprise, concern, and curiosity. But they stood strong, their bond unyielding. As they navigated through the storm of opinions, they learned valuable lessons about love, judgment, and the courage to defy societal norms. The impact of their story extends beyond their personal lives. It serves as a testament to the power of love and connection. It challenges the societal norms that often dictate who we should love and how we should love them. Their love story is a reminder that love isn't confined by age, nor is it bound by social expectations. It's a force that can catch us by surprise, leading us to places we never thought we'd go, with people we never thought we'd meet. And now, as we arrive at the conclusion, we realize that their journey was never just about their love story. It was about the power of connection, the courage to defy expectations, and the beautiful unpredictability of love. So here's to love in all its forms, even the ones that catch us by surprise.